Welcome back to the Lone Star Ladies.
Hi, I'm Sherry Rose.
I'm Darlene Howell.
And I'm Brandy Kennedy. And we're back to talk about local Denton County grassroots Republican politics. And again, our opinions are our own.
Today we are going to talk about what is a precinct chair and how to become a precinct chair.
We are the central manager of the smallest unit of the Republican Party. Our main purpose is to get out the vote.
A precinct chair is the boots on the ground leader, connecting with voters, registering new voters, sharing information on candidates and issues, and rallying neighbors to show up for elections at all levels. That's municipal, county, state, and national. Every precinct needs a spark. Is that spark you?
Well, how to become a precinct chair? How do you become a precinct chair? First, you look at your precinct and see if there's a vacancy in your precinct. There is a filing period to be elected. This filing period is usually from September to the first week in December. Also, you can be appointed. If there is a vacancy, you can be appointed by filling out an application and going through a short interview process, and getting approved by your county. It's best to contact your Republican county chair for this process. And there are a couple of requirements. You have to live in your precinct and you have to be an active Republican voter.
And Denton County is the 7th largest Republican precinct in Texas.
Yay!
If you go to DentonGOP.org/precinct chairs, you'll find this map, and this is of Denton County and what the precincts look like. And underneath that is the list of precincts and who is the precinct chair in that location. If there's no name, it's blank, and you can apply to be that vacant precinct chair.
We need you.
We need you.
We need you.
The next step is block walking. Put on your hat and go meet some voters. You're going to need a couple things before you go. You're going to need your voter list from Denton County. They'll provide names, addresses, phone numbers, and what you'll want to do is put together a candidate packet and a voter detail packet. So you'll want to, those that are candidates for the upcoming election, and then where you vote and the times for early voting, and then on election day, where you vote and those times as well. And you'll want to take the voter information that Denton County gives you and put it into a map, because this is not in any kind of order. So you don't want to go all over the place. You want to pick your streets, go down your streets and across your streets. You want to make it easy. And then always go with somebody. Sherry, Darlene, and I wanted to add their names together. Yeah. We go together so that, one, it's more fun, and two, we know that we're going to be safe together and we get it done faster as well. So as you go door to door, engage with your neighbors in conversation and get them volunteering, placing yard signs, and just simply voting. We need everyone in our precincts to vote. Take notes to build a reliable list of supporters and future volunteers. We always need people helping us during election cycle, and we want to make sure that we get every voter out to vote.
Hosting events. It's always a great idea to host events. You can do it at your home. You can do it in a restaurant. You can do it at the library or your church. There's any number of places you can have one. Have candidates come and speak, local favorites in your communities, anybody that you think that your voters would be interested in hearing from. It promotes camaraderie. You get to add to your email list, and it's just a fun thing to do. We've had a couple of fun events. We had a flag wave one time, and we also had a
inaugural party for Donald Trump. And a lot of neighbors came out, and we were able to just talk with like-minded people, and it was really fun. And we had a raffle too, so everybody was engaged and happy and having a good time.
Exactly. Yeah. And we had some elected officials come from different counties
to
visit us. Yeah. They were so excited to see it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Absolutely.
It was a lot of fun.
Okay, and you'll also have to do some social media duties. And you will be monitoring and joining different platforms like Instagram, X, and Facebook. You'll promote Republican candidates and events on social media, mobilize voters, recruit volunteers, educate the community on the Texas Republican platform, and you'll support election integrity.
Absolutely.
And the most important thing is that you align the message with the county Republican Party.
For example, we're on Facebook, Rumble, YouTube, and X. This just to start. It'll just journey in social media.
One of the more fun things you can do is you can pop the hat on of one of your favorite candidates, load up your car with tents and posters and signs at 6:30 a.m. during the early voting, and put everything together so you're ready to go at 7 a.m. when the first voters start arriving. Actually, some of them actually get there earlier because they want to be the first ones in to vote.
Yes.
So we also have push cards that have the candidates that we feel are most grassroots and fill the roles best in our opinion, but we do encourage everyone to do their own homework. You would not believe how many people come to the polls and have no idea who they're going to vote for, or maybe they only know a candidate or two.
Right.
And they don't know anything about the resolutions. Yes. You know, the resolutions are always written, so they're so complicated, nobody can understand them.
The
right.
propositions, yes.
Yeah, so it's a job that it is a lot of fun, and it sounds like a lot, but 7 to 7, the 14 days of early voting.
Yes, and these pictures that you're seeing now, these are just our voters in our precincts that came out during the general election, and people wanted to take pictures with the Trump pop-up. They wanted to wave the flag. They wanted to take a picture with the cool cars that came around, and there was a tractor there as well. And I believe you had a friend come out.
One of my favorite people in my precinct brought us donuts every morning. Sweetest man.
Very, very nice. And another guy came out with chicken wings.
Oh, that's
that
right.
was so good.
Yeah, those were really good.
He made them homemade and he smoked them, and they were wonderful.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So it's just a good time to meet like-minded people and hang out with us during, the election cycle.
Yeah, Mitch Little was there every day.
Absolutely. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
Darlene, are you going to tell us about precinct conventions?
Precinct conventions.
All
yes,
right.
Yes. Precinct conventions is where we gather to elect delegates and alternates and propose resolutions for the convention to be considered. And each precinct holds their own convention, and it's a great way to meet your conservative neighbors.
Absolutely.
Right? Yes.
After the precinct convention is the Senate convention. At the Senate convention, delegates from the precinct level come together to vote on county party leadership, adopt resolutions, and select delegates for the state convention.
And the state convention is where all the fun happens. In 2024, we had our convention in San Antonio. We had about 5,100 delegates from all over the state of Texas. So it's a great opportunity to meet people that you wouldn't normally get to talk to and kind of find out what people are thinking all over the state. So we get together to set the party platform, approve statewide rules, and endorse candidates for state office. We also elect the state chair and vice chair of the party. We set legislative priorities for the party, and we elect delegates to the Republican National Convention.
And you never know what's going to happen at these state conventions. I was at the state convention in 2022, and John Cornyn got up to do his speech and was booed off the stage.
It was really something.
Yes.
Never seen it before.
Never seen
Something
it.
to see.
Yes.
Yes. And then in 2024, Sarah Gonzalez, she was going to the same person, John Cornyn,
Right.
and didn't have enough time, so they didn't get to do the interview, and it was just stunning.
He just kept
Well,
walking.
he walked away from her.
Yeah.
Walked away from her.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It was pretty funny. But they do have all these different tables set up in the convention hall where, they had a big, huge Trump booth where you could buy all kinds of stuff. And then Texas Scorecard has a booth, and Patriot Mobile. I think Sid Miller even showed up with his Longhorn one year.
It is so much fun, and again, being with voters from all over the state, because it's not just for
Yes.
precinct chairs, it's
Yes.
for all voters.
Yes.
So it's really something to get involved in these conventions. precinct through state, and even going to national if you get chosen to go to the national convention as well.
Yes, and on the house, excuse me, in the hall, hall of the convention, the precinct chairs that got so many delegates from their community to get involved. It was just, it's growing and growing every year.
Yes. It's great to see.
It is great to see.
But being a precinct chair is more than just showing up. It's about building relationships, informing voters, and energizing your community. Every packet handed out, every door knocked, every event hosted, every conversation had is a step toward a stronger turnout and a more engaged electorate.
We hope you will join us. Right now, we're about 50 precinct chairs short just in Denton County. That's not even talking about Collin County and all the other counties in Texas. So we really need you to get the grassroots moving.
Yes, and shout us an email to find out how you can start your journey to becoming a precinct chair. Your neighborhood, your voice, your leadership will make a difference. We need you.
And remember to follow us on social media at Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Also, please send us an email with your comments, questions, ideas, or suggestions on our videos to thelonestarladies@myyahoo.com. Thanks for joining us today.
God bless you.
And yeah!